Hello, welcome back to my channel. Yes, I am in the bath. It is a Sunday, it's just after 10 o'clock, and you're probably thinking, oh, you've been having a lie in. I haven't, I've been to the gym, I've done a run, and I'm in a bath now. You're probably also wondering, why are you in the bath and doing this video? Well, number one, because it's salacious, and judging from the comments over the last couple of videos, there are people who like to make up salacious shit about what's gone on with me and Joel, what's going on, who cares, who doesn't. So just as an FYI, any kind of comments that I see like that are either slagging Joel off or slagging me off, I'm just gonna hide you from the channel so you won't know that you're blocked, but you'll just keep spewing your crap out into the void. If you want to do that stuff, go do it on one of the forums where with all the other sad little weirdos who do that kind of stuff. Because I don't need that kind of shit in my life, to be quite frank with you. But this vlog is not about that. This vlog is my last Sunday as a 37-year-old. Some of you are shocked I'm so old, some of you are shocked I'm so young. Life is perceptive. So I just thought I would take you with me today. I'll be honest with you, I've had a bit of a crap week. Obviously with everything that's gone on. Just feeling a bit sorry for myself, moping around. Feeling a bit down, felt a bit lonely, felt a bit shame really about kind of everything that's been going on and just feeling crap. But I'll talk about that later. I want to go to the garden centre for a couple of things actually. I want to get some hanging plants. I think they're called pothos. The pothos. I want to get them for the shelves in the kitchen. And I've got a little bit of work to do, so I figured I'd take my laptop to the garden centre, sit in the cafe, do a little bit of work, got a bit of content to do, just usual Sunday stuff like putting the bins out, take the dog for a big walk, and I just want to set myself up for a good week. I'm going down to Harley Street tomorrow in London, very posh enough. Don't worry, I haven't got Harley Street money. Someone has offered a free consultation for my back. It was somebody who watched the YouTube video actually, so big shout out to Harvey if he's watching this one. I'll see you tomorrow. I've just had some bad news in my back this week. I went to see the specialist about having radio ablation, they call it, where they burn the nerves away, but he said he wouldn't do it without doing this other procedure that I've already had done first. So I just feel like I'm not getting anywhere. He did recommend me doing yoga and Pilates, which I used to do yoga, but I haven't done it for a while, and I've never done Pilates. Well, I've done the odd session, basically to strengthen, because when your back is sore, you stop using the muscles around it to kind of protect it a little bit, because you stop moving through it. So I need to start doing that again. You want a quick fix, right? You just want to do a thing, it gets fixed. But very rarely is that the way of the world. So I'm doing that tomorrow, so I want to set myself up. So I also want to have a bit of a tidy out of the guest bedroom. There's wardrobes and stuff, so there's loads of old stuff in there, so I don't know what we'll find. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, I'm ready. I'm making more of an effort, because I always wear jogging bottoms, right? So I'm trying to make a bit more of an effort. I don't really want to dress up too much to go to a garden centre, but, you know, there we go, combats. Loose fit trousers are in, guys. Let's go. You comfy there, Fanny? We're gonna go for a walk later. You know, normally when you say to a dog walkies, they get up and jump about. Fenn's like, no, not the walkies. Walkies? No, please. So I'm not really a garden centre person, so we'll see how this goes. I just got myself some raspberries as a little snack eatos. The plan at the garden centre is we need hanging plants. Hanging plants, nothing else. I'll get distracted. We don't want to be distracted. Go in, get the hanging plants, purchase the hanging plants, leave, put the hanging plants in the car, and then go back into the cafe and do a little bit of work. Now, I've purposely not brought my headphones or a charger with me so that I'm not there too long, because I don't want it to take up my entire Sunday. It's 11:30 now, and I want to do this. I want to potter around the house. I've got the bins to put out, got things like that to do. And then I want to take the dog on a decent walk as well, because it's not raining for the first time in about 2 weeks. So I'm at Tongue Garden Centre. I've never been before. I've heard loads of people talk about it. I thought it was going to be a little building. It's massive, and it goes right back. This car park is absolutely chocker. It's massive. I can't believe how big it is. I thought it was going to be like some pokey little shack. And there's an outside. Oh my God. This is another bit, pet bit, indoor plants bit. All through there. I can't fathom it. I can't believe it. So this is the kind of thing I'm after, like hanging. Not this. This, what is this? Is it for sale? These are cute. I need a trolley. So I've got these. These are hanging plants. This one's called a Hoya. And this is Hydera or something. I like this. I don't know what it is. It's a Chrysalis Sunset. These are cool as well. Look, they just grow in the glass jar. You don't take them out. I need some pots for these. So I've gone for like a grey, a white, and then like a classic terracotta. See, this is what I think of when I think of a garden centre, and I just think it's a bit soulless. But I've got everything that I came for. I've just also ordered a vintage watering can for indoors, like brass. Where's all our outdoor bit over here? I don't need any of this stuff, so I'm gonna go pay. There was also a guy selling fruit on the front, so I'm gonna get some raspberries and some blackberries. I'm very pleased with it. It's literally just full of tart. I can't believe I've never been here before. While I'm here, I've just picked up some blackberries and some raspberries. Yeah, little market going on out here. So I'm in the house, got coffee, just doing some work. I think it's really important to come to new places and try new things, and just even different locations. It's so easy to just do the same thing over and over and over again. So it's nice to mix it up. I thought it was going to be a lot busier up here, but it's not. But what a cute little Sunday activity. I'm getting in front with some work here, some new things that we're bringing into GMC. We're elevating what we're doing, bringing in the peak performance blueprint, which is basically a done-for-you service where someone comes out, draws blood, it gets sent off as 56 biomarkers, doctors report. We work with a nutritional therapist to help optimise things and improve things, help people spot things like low testosterone and stuff. So this is, it's not for every client. It's for people who are already consistent, who are already doing well and want to take things to the next level. But, I'm really excited to be putting that together, and that's going to be launching by the end of February. So, yeah, this is cool. And I've got some plants. I'm looking forward to putting those plants out. I've just got back and opened the boot. I put them on the parcel shelf. Disaster. Oh, there's about £5 worth of berries there. Can we just take some time to appreciate that I have bought plants and put them in the house? Not somebody else, me. I'm very impressed with myself. I'm officially a plant dad. I feel like these are a bit gathered, but I thought I can't put any plants up there because they'll die. And that Lego orchid that I got is too big. So I've ordered the piranha plant, I don't know I'm doing this, from Mario Kart. That does fit. So now what I'm going to do is I've got like stuff that I've left a mess here. I need to empty the bins, put the bins out, do that, and then I'm going to fill the bath up and I'm going to put the plants in the bath, because I just think that's the easiest way to water them rather than going around, because sometimes you can drown them by they're sitting wet. Apparently it's called root rot. I didn't know all this a week ago. But people have been very helpful. People like to give you their opinions, don't they? So I'm going to get all that sorted and then we'll have a look and see where we're at. Seen a lot of the bathroom today, so I've brought all the flowers up. I've put too much water in this now, but I'm going to sit them in here and let them soak for a few hours, and then I've set this up. It looks weird, it looks like I'm doing OnlyFans or something. I'm not, and I need to sort this washing out. I feel like Cinderella. I mean, I'm not Cinderella, I'm literally just looking after my own house, but, I actually really enjoy cleaning and sorting stuff out. I have a cleaner, but I don't have time to do it anymore. I used to love getting the music on, power ballads, blasting out a load of cleaning, doing stuff like this. So I like doing stuff like this on the weekend and setting myself up. So I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to take the dog for a walk. plant bath. And are we going to go for a walkies, Fanny? Big stretch. Would you like to go for a walkies? Oh, yes. Yes, you would. Of course you would. Fen's ready to go out. Washing's all away. That needs pulling straight. Started packing my bag for tomorrow because I'm going to have to get up early. So I've got all my clothes out for the gym. I'm going to have to leave about 5 o'clock in the morning to go to the gym, get showered, and then get to the train station at Wakefield for a 7 o'clock train. So no one's thinking at their best at 5 o'clock in the morning. So do all my thinking for 5 o'clock Keegan now. And then I just have to get up, get dressed and go. So are we ready? Are we ready to go for a walkies now? Come on then. Let's go for a walkies. No. Here we go. We are walking. We're ready. We're going to just walk on the track. And at the bottom of the track there's a little village. And there's a little pub in it called the Old Bear. We'll call it the Old Gay Bear. So I'm going to call in there. I'm not drinking at the minute, but I might call in and see if they've got fancy Guinness. So I might see if they've got Zero Guinness. Zero Guinness is very, very good, by the way. And I spoke earlier about like feeling a bit of shame at the kind of situation that I find myself in. It's nothing to do with, you know, us breaking up or anything like that. I think I've certainly felt lonely this last week. When something happens like that's quite big, I always go into pragmatic mode and I deal with things in a pragmatic, logistical way. So, you know, obviously Joel's moved out, telling the kids, organising things, and, you know, me and Joel have spoken throughout and it's all good. You know, we were speaking yesterday actually. And so that's all fine. But then, you know, it's like a month on. It's kind of all the emotional side has hit me a little bit, and it's going to happen, right? Because you're kind of grieving for, you know, a loss of a partner, a loss of a friend. Like Joel, you know, has been my best friend for however many years, nearly 4 years. So, you know, there's that side of things. And also I find myself at 38 this week, 38 years old, and I don't have loads of mates. And I mean that like I have my ride or dies, you know, but none of them live locally. I have two of my best friends live in America. Two of my best friends live over towards Manchester, which is not that far. And then I have loads of acquaintances. And then you find yourself with, you know, there's all the couples friends that we had, and then it's like, oh, are they going to be friends with both of us? Not that that'd be a problem, but you don't want to step on anybody's toes or anything. And to be fair, most of them live in London, so it's not like they're a lot closer to Joel than they are to me. So I find myself at 38 going, oh, and because you do this when you've got a partner, right? You put a lot of time into couples friends and doing things as a couple like you should do, I think. Obviously it's important to have your own stuff, and I do have my own stuff. I still have mates from rugby, but even friends from rugby, it's very circumstantial, like your friends, because you have the same schedule, you're in the same place. It's easy, right? It's easy to be friends when you see them, you know, 5 times a week. But people have lives and it's hard to make plans. So I find myself at 38 in a position where it feels a bit thin on the friendship front. Does that make sense? So I am very hard on myself. I know I am. And I'll be like, you shouldn't be in this position. Should. Don't should on yourself. So that's something that I want to focus on this year. Is also doing stuff solo as well, because that's how you meet new people. But, you know, just kind of forming some friendships that are my own and really my own. So that's what I meant about that. So I know I spoke about feeling lonely. I know lots of people feel lonely at the minute with feeling disconnected, social media, the way of the world, everything that's going on. I don't know if lonely is the right word. I'll talk about shame later, but I don't know if lonely is the right word. Certainly I have to get used to being alone and spending my time differently. Come on then, Finny. And spending my time differently. So I'm noticing it more on evenings and weekends, which I guess is when most people would notice it. I think because I'm kind of locked in with marathon training, not drinking, wanting to lose weight, I've decided not to socialise. Not that you don't need to not socialise to achieve those things. I just figured it's January, February. It gives me a good opportunity to do that and not get distracted. And also I'm not drinking because I want to be able to process everything that's going on. It's so easy to numb yourself, distract yourself, and then 6 months down the line, bang, it all hits you. And I don't want to do that. I've done that before. I don't want to do that. So I'm trying to be more proactive with rebuilding my friendship groups. I have like ride or dies, you know, I have those people in my life that I know that I can call up at 3 o'clock in the morning and they'll be there for me. But I want to build, you know, groups, friends that I do regular things with, and I'm starting something called Friends Around Friday. I'm going to do it once a month, have different themes. So the one that I'm doing this month is you have to do a 10-minute presentation on something that you're passionate about. It can be anything, the more obscure the better. I'm going to do one where you have to save up your memes and reels for the week rather than sending them, and we all sit and watch them together. I'm going to do a games night. I'm going to do one where we review Super Bowl halftime shows. You know, just camp fun, different stuff, and it doesn't have to be centered around drinking and food. Obviously, people want to drink and have food, then they can do. But I've got this really lovely house that I've spent a lot of money and effort in, and you know, I want people to enjoy it. That's why I got it. So I think when it comes to loneliness, people expect people to just come to their house and knock on their door, and you can't get a friend on Amazon. You have to make an effort. You have to go out. You have to be uncomfortable. You have to be willing to be vulnerable, for people to say no. I've asked people for coffees and things like that, and they said no, or they can't, or they're not interested, and it's so easy to read into things as like an indictment on yourself, and I'm just like, I'm refusing to do that. I'm refusing. This is the situation that I'm in, and I'm doing something about it. It'd be so easy to be really bitter and sit and become some kind of keyboard warrior and just complain and be bitter at everybody else being happy and what have you. And also social media is just a highlight reel. So I'm being proactive. It's taking a bit of getting used to, and it will take a bit of getting used to. I've been in a relationship the vast majority of my adult life. You know, this is a new challenge, and that's how I'm seeing it. So let's get on with the rest of Sunday. Yeah? I do love walking around here. This to me is home, rolling green hills. Isn't it, Fanny? Yes. Some water. So it was a bit busy inside, so we've sat out Guinness. They didn't have zero Guinness, so that's a proper one. And some skips. Nice to see people sat out. Nice to have a bit of a change, so cheers. And then we'll walk back, won't we, Fenny? I think that's all we'll do today. I'm not going to clear that cupboard out, because we've got loads on there, haven't we, Fenny? We've been very productive. Nice. Good boy. That was cute, wasn't it, Fenny? That was nice. I couldn't really get much footage of inside the pub because it was quite busy, but we sat outside. That's the first drink I've had for ages, so I don't know if it's gone to my head a little bit, but we're going to get back. We're both quite muddy. I'm going to give him a shower because I've just been toweling him off because he doesn't really like showers, but I'm going to give him a shower, and then I think I'm going to put my PJs on, because what time is it? It's 20 to 4. It'll probably be about 10 past 4, nearly half 4 by the time we've got sorted, and I'm not going to start pulling out cupboards and things at half 4 on a Sunday. It's a day of rest after all. We're going to shower then, and I need to sort those plants out. Not looking forward to this, are you? Finished showered like a little baby, aren't you? Shivering. So let him warm up. Not that I've showered him in cold water, but I think that's all from us today. Next week is my birthday, so I'm going to do a birthday vlog. The kids are here, going for dinner with the kids and Christine, so that'll be nice and cute. Bit different to usual, but looking forward to it. I try to post here every week, so if you like it, subscribe. Try to do a bit of a mix of what I'm up to, what's going on, and thoughts and feelings that I've got about any given thing. So hopefully I'll see you next week. You know what to do, you know how to use YouTube, so stay safe, and I'll see you next week.